All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today we're going to be taking a deeper look at Agility Writer Advanced Mode, and I'm going to be creating an article right in front of you using this new tool that I'm extremely excited to use. It is a lot of fun to use. It works really, really well. It's easy to use. And I'm finding that it's coming up with the highest quality, I believe, that I've seen in an AI writer. So this is going to be really, really cool. But before we do that, remember, we are doing a giveaway this month in May. Every single video, you have a chance to qualify for the giveaway. And every Monday of this month, so May 8th, will be the first drawing. I'm putting out 10 videos each week. So right now, I believe I'm on video 5 or 6. Actually, I think this is video 7 this week, actually. So we have a few more videos to go, but I'm going to be drawing. I'm actually not doing any of the drawings from the previous videos this week because I want everybody to have as much chance to get their comment, get their like, and make sure they're subscribed to all those videos. That way, when I do the drawing, there's just more comments and so forth to pull from. So, but I will be doing all that on camera. I might even just make a short, like 3-minute video doing the drawings just so we can kind of keep everything very clear. You guys can look up and watch the winner result videos, something like that. But really all you have to do is just on this current video and any videos this week, all you have to do is just make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. And then I'm giving away this week, so on Monday, it will be a copy of Copify version 2 on AppSumo. Okay, so another thing is that looking at Agility Writer, you can see their pricing. I think that the pricing is pretty good for what this article, AI article writer can do for you. It's actually going out and it's using, I've talked with Adam, the owner, there's actually more than 4 API calls and processes going on in the background. And so when you actually dive in to see what's actually going on in the background, it's unlike any other of the tools out there. And then also it does cost a lot of money and resources to do that. And so that's why they can't offer lifetime deals on this. And they are fully aware of that. And that's not the market that they're actually going for. They're not going for people that are looking for an LTD. This is going to be people that have that are willing to pay for when they recognize a higher quality output and so forth. So that is their target market. But they have pricing starting at $25 a month. And if you use just the one-click writer, you'd be able to get 32 articles per month. And then it just goes up from there. You'd get 120 articles for $88. Of course, the advanced mode is going to be, you're going to cut your credits in half because it's going to cost 2 credits per article. But this is factually based AI content. They're actually going out and scraping real results pages for your searches if you decide to do the advanced mode. And then it's going to go out there and actually get real sources and then write from that. So it's actually going to live train its own AI and algorithm while it's writing your article each time, which is super, super cool. And if you really want to take your business really, really far, then you could go up to the $475 a month or $898 month plans. Now, you will see that there is an AWOF 10% lifetime deal right there. So that is, you can get a discount currently, even not using my coupon code. But if you use my coupon code, Adam has generously offered, you're still going to get the 10% reoccurring discount for life if you use Learn10. That's my unique coupon code. But if you use Learn10 the first 2 months on your plan, you're also going to be able to enjoy an extra 25% credits on your account. So that is the difference between the two coupons. Learn10, you're going to also get 25% additional credits on your account. So use Learn10 if you want to sign up. You can sign up for a $1 trial, and then you can go into another paid plan if you wish. Okay, so let's jump in. So I'm over here in the inside, and you have all kinds of different tools. Once you're in here, you actually have a title and meta description tool that doesn't cost any extra credits or anything like that. Super cool. You have your article ideas over here. And then I'm going to do another video on a product roundup over here. I need to find a website that is going to be relevant and some products to do this on. And then website page, I need to do a video on that as well. But what I'm going to do is I have a list over here on my other monitor a list of keywords, and they're all very similar. There's about 10 keywords that I could go for, but I don't want to write basically a different variation of the same article 10 times, right? So I actually put all those in, and you'll be able to see what we're going to be writing about. But this is, real world use cases of how I use ChatGPT. I don't use ChatGPT to write my articles very much anymore. I still prefer the other tools that will allow you to write just longer form content. They'll be able to go out, like Agility Writer is going to easily, hands down, destroy GPT when it comes to an actual factually based article that is in real time, because ChatGPT is not going out and doing live internet searches. So that's the big difference. But when you need to do things fast, or you need it to help you decide something, ChatGPT is really good at that. And so what I did was I came up with a prompt. I have a list of similar keyword question phrases, and I need you to pick out the best one to use for a blog post title that will talk about all the keywords. Here's a list. And you can see there's a list of like 10 phrases we're going to go for, and they're all very, very related, right? Well, and then when you go and look, it's going to go look at this. We're going to look at the search intent and so forth. Most articles that are going to rank, they do really well, are these top 10 type things, right? So 10 ways. So based on this list, ChatGPT came up with 10 ways to protect your computer from viruses. And then we can sprinkle these all in as well. So we're going to kind of use both those. So we're going to go with 10 ways to protect your computer from viruses. We're going to write that article. So I'm going to copy that. We're going to go back into Agility Writer, and we're going to go into the advanced mode over here. So we have our title already. We don't have to worry about anything else. You can get your idea. So we could easily put in one of those keywords, and then it will come up with one as well. But I'm going to go ahead and use what ChatGPT came up with right there. 10 ways to protect your computer from viruses, because I think that's really going to be well. You could even put in, brackets right here, best guide or something like that. But I think we're going to stick with what we have right here. We're going to go US. We have our headings over here. We can choose between 4 and 10. I want to go kind of all out on this one, so let's just go with 6 right here. We have standard text. I'm going to go with standard. I'm going to go with the advanced actually right here. We want to make sure that last time we were talking about dogs and stuff, so we want to make sure that we update the audience right over here. So it's just going to be something tech lovers, something like that. Casual for first person is what I prefer. AI detection. And you know what? Let's go ahead and go with this one on. I'm going to go with advanced right here. But it is going to say the quality expectations. The quality is going to go down just a notch when using the AI detection. But I am going to go ahead and use that one this time. And what we are going to do right here is we're going to create our outline based on that. So let's just take a second, and then we're going to go back and we're going to grab all of our terms. I'm going to go copy all these from the other monitor while that's going on. We're going to copy that, and we'll come back over here in a minute. So why I think it takes a little bit extra time is that it is going out and scraping all of the real content of the top 10 rankings for that type of keyword on Google, and then it's going to come up with it's scanning and doing all the analysis, and a lot of the other softwares show you kind of like what's going on as it's happening, but it's all going on in the background. And basically it's going to take all the subheadings and then come up with what it thinks is the best outline right over here. And so right here, we could actually keep your software up to date and use firewalls. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and push a dash right here. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Sometimes I forget to do that. I apologize. But right here, what you're able to do is you're able to put like a dash. You don't have to put a dash, but I'm going to put a dash and say table. And then we're going to also come through safe browsing habits and data backup tips. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to put dash, and then this is going to be list, additional measures. Let's go right here, dash table. So you can actually tell it when you want tables to be created, signs. Right here, I also want this to be a table. People like looking at tables. They're easier to kind of read. And then I already went over here and copied all those terms. I'm going to put these in. I want it to use these terms right here in the article as well. It's estimating it's going to be a 3,400 word article, and this is going to cost 4 credits because we did take if we take this AI detection off, it's only going to take 2 credits. But this time I want to do the advanced right over here. FAQs, we're going to go ahead and leave that on as well. We can go no factual data, in-depth factual data. I want that as well. So this is going to cost 4 credits. We're going all out. I wanted to show you guys just what this software can do. So we're going to go all out and just test it and use all the best settings that you can do with advanced mode. We're going to go to add to writing queue right here, and it's going to go out and write our article. It can take 5 to 30 minutes to do that. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we are back, and while I was waiting for this to complete, must have taken about 10 minutes or so, I went and fooled around in Midjourney, and I've been meaning to sign up. So if you guys want me to create some videos and tutorials on Midjourney, I went and signed up for an account here to test it out. I know that ZimWriter gives automatic prompts, and this is going to be a good tool going forward. If you want AI images, Midjourney is definitely going to be the one to go with. I did just create one of my first ones ever. I actually just put this one in, and it came up with this image right here. Really, really cool stuff. And I just now recently kind of looked it up and discovered that, yeah, I can change the size and everything. And I need to do that before I do the prompt. So, but we still went and made some adjustments and so forth. So pretty cool. Let's go check this out. And man, it wrote a 4,900 article, 4,900 word article. So keep in mind that whatever the estimation is, go ahead and probably add at least another 1,000 up to 1,500 words on top of that. The estimations on most of these tools are off. It's actually giving way more content. We can go and click on this and just to see what we've got here. You can look at, let's just start from the top over here. 10 ways to protect your computer from viruses. Data and internet security is a major issue nowadays as malicious software attacks such as viruses, worms, spyware, and becoming more common. To ensure your computer and data safety is safe from hackers, malware, and other threats, it's important to practice good safety measures on the web. In this blog post, we will be discussing 10 key methods you can use to effectively protect your computer. So the key takeaways: install and regularly update antivirus. I want to go ahead and go like this, and then I want to go and find out where it's talking about installing. So we are talking about installing a lot. Install and update antivirus right here. So that's a big one, and it does end up being a part of the key takeaway. So this looks to be very accurate when it's pulling key takeaways. It's actually pulling from the data. So this must be a process that it's actually writing after the fact in their algorithm, because enable two-factor authorization. I'm going to go ahead and also I want to go and look at that as well. So we have it over here. So it's talking about it right over here. Not a big, like a H2. I would like it to be an H2 right there where it's really talking about that, but it does bring it up at the end of the article or at a certain point in the article as well. So the key takeaways seem to be pretty accurate. I mean, it's just pulling information and doing, basically that's what a key takeaway is a very, very brief summary. Understanding computer viruses and the need for protection through downloaded email attachments. So it seems to really, really understand the subject matter, really diving into like how people usually get these on there. And this is actually very common in the work space. People open up emails, and it's crazy. Even if it looks like it's spam, people just blows my mind. They'll still open it up. One of my best friends is an IT director for a company, so he sees this stuff all the time. And people go and download, click on attachments, and they get viruses all over. And sometimes it'll even shut down the entire network. It's just crazy. Install and update antivirus right here. So this is just a massive article, but it does have, well formatted H2s, and then breaks out into H3s right here. H3s. What I do notice, and that I like, that this is very different from most AI writers, is that all the paragraphs are extremely small. And it's intentionally chunked out, like right here. That's a big paragraph. I would probably switch that one up. But most of these paragraphs, I'd say 90% of them are just ready to post. It's very easy to read. There's a big one right there. We would want to break that one up. But in general, this is ready to literally paste into your site if you wanted to. Tips for safe browsing. Just a massive piece of content right here. it gives us the sources of where it got all this information. And this is the unique part about this. It actually went to all these sites and got all this information and then wrote us an article. So that is what you're going to get with this. You have all these facts you could use in different ways and so forth. So just a ton of information. And this is why Agility Writer costs a lot more, and that it can seem like it's pricey, but I don't think so. I actually think that this is worth it. I look at all the stuff that it's doing for us. We do have some meta descriptions down here as well. So so it's 4,900 in total, but really when we come down to, it'll tell us where the end of article is. Where's that at? So it says it right here, end of article, right? So we'll just come up here and let's see, maybe its estimation is more accurate than I was giving it credit for. I'm going to right click and see this. So 4,600 of it is is the article. So we could actually copy this part. This is, let's see, copy. And then let's go do some tests real quick. I forgot to do this the other day. So I'm going to go readable. We're going to log in. This is going to be a premium account that I'm going to be grading content with. And then also we're going to go into Grammarly as well. Paste that content in there. While it's analyzing that, we'll come over here and paste the content into Grammarly as well. And then I also want to go into, I'm going to go into Neuron Writer, and I think I am going to add a column. I want to see about just the SEO, where it's at with SEO as well. Okay, so it's coming up with a D grade right here, and then we'll come and look at the, yeah, we want this to be as close to 60 as possible. It looks like this is just going to be a technical. So in a sense, we can't, you're not going to be able to write content on this technology or technological subject matter with all the different terms in here. Of course, this is going to be a lower score, so I don't know if this is quite the subject. Actually, I'm going to pull from this. I need to stick with the same type of content that I was doing in the other testing because it just won't be fair. But we'll come in here. Yeah, and it's even lower in Grammarly as well. But that is definitely not the quality of the content because this is going to be very technical in nature. I do want to come over here and just see where we're at with Neuron Writer. So I think you guys would agree with that. It wouldn't be fair to judge the content based off of all the other testing that I did in here with these other writers was very simple, was pretty simple content. So I'd have to do similar, questions in order to do the true tests. And I'm going to actually have a few different terms that I'm going to just basically test all the writers at. So I know that I'm also using the same terms, which I think that helps with the quality of the testing as well, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to grab one of these meta descriptions that it came up with for us. It also gave us more catchy titles right there as well. All right, so we've inputted our information right over here. And it looks like we're at a 39 right here. So we would need to go and grab some more of these key terms and place them in there. Now, I don't see that it created it did a good job on lists, but it did not bring up tables for us this time. So it did not do tables like I would have liked it to do. Maybe, I don't know if I did that correctly or not. And so there you have it. A very, very well-researched, in-depth article. I think it just goes above and beyond on the content research and puts together a very, very big piece of content for you. I think that I would use this for pillar type content. I wouldn't use the advanced mode for just, your regular easy to answer questions. This one I turned into kind of a pillar post, but I think it's a little overkill. And that's actually good news because if you pick this up, I think that you get really high quality articles for even just the not using the advanced mode. When you go into the one-click mode, you're only going to spend 1 credit per article and it's still going to do really, really well. And the advanced mode, I wouldn't use, if you're going to be doing, dozens and dozens of articles or even hundreds of articles. So you'll be able to get, have your membership go a lot longer way by using the bulk mode and the one-click mode as well. I wanted to also go and test. It's a massive piece of content, so I'm actually not going to test the whole thing. I'm going to just grab about half of it or just a good chunk of it for fun and go copy that and go into originality just for fun. Remember, I don't judge my content based on this anymore, but just for fun, because we did put that setting in there. I just want to see what it's going to come up with for us. And it does come up with a 78% when you tick that box. So pretty darn good right there. So that is the advanced mode, super cool. And we did use the AI right here, advanced, and that does cost to double the credits. You could also use this and, not use the AI detection mode as well. So this is Agility Writer. This was the advanced mode. Remember, if you use Learn10, coupon Learn10, you will get 10% off reoccurring your lifetime, discount on Agility Writer as long as you're a member. And also the first 2 months, you'll get 25% more credits added to your account. So you can go check this out. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to be in the running to win a version of, or a copy of Copify version 2. I'll see you in the next video.